Just on me Sling TV.
So bad, it's good.
Siri_bot has joined Siriboban. Just Call Miss Lake is now live. Streaming Euro Truck Simulator 2, Luck and Fake Truckin, The Sound of Friday. Friday night cruising to online radio. Just chatting, with trucks.
G'day ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Your old mate Slake here. Thank God it's Friday night, yay! So, I'm just going to chill out and drive a truck. I need to check that my stream settings have uploaded. I've noticed recently that sometimes they don't upload. I just want to check to make sure it's working. Yeah, it looks like it has updated. Great! Awesomeness. Awesome sauce. Okay, so, that's done. Captions are on. All systems are go. I just want to do one more thing. That is adjust my volume on the radio. Not listening to Indie XFM. They're playing indie, new wave, classic, alternative, punk, and beyond, whatever that means. They're broadcast live from the shores of the Pacific Ocean, Los Angeles, California, and broadcasting free, commercial free, just the best in new and classic indie music. At least that's what the blurb says. But I'm going to turn the music down, turn my headset up. Now I should be able to hear the truck. Alright, so let's jump into it. Links on the page. At the bottom, you can type it in, or you can check out the radio link that pops up every now and then. Or you can type !, listen, and then I'll bring it up as well. Just want to listen along, so you're more than welcome. It's my way of getting music to you that I'm listening to without breaking any laws and making sure the bands get paid. That's basically it. So let's jump into the game, mate. Now, I'm still setting this up. I don't know, I'm here somewhere. Alright, so I need to set up a convoy. I put two new mods on. One does fog and for street lights, change the street lights. The other one does HDR with no bloom. So that's going to be interesting to see how well these play. What am I doing? I'm doing the convoy. Where's the convoy mode? I forget. It's been a few weeks. There we go, sit right on top of it. Now, I'm hoping that my FPS goes alright. I was tweaking the graphics settings a little bit. They were really smooth. I wasn't streaming. But now I'm streaming. I'm wondering how much the game does using the graphics card, not the CPU, for its setup. So let's just process these mods. Don't know why it's giving me 9 FPS during the screen. That's the weird thing. I do the convoy mode mainly because time doesn't pass when you're sleeping. And the reason why I do that is so that I don't get extra money from the AI doing its thing. Because otherwise the money just keeps on climbing the more you sleep. And yeah, I just want something smooth. I want to go through a day and a night without having to worry about resting so much. I could turn resting off, but Convoy also enables people to join me if they want to. Mind you, there's a very specific mod list. I need to restart the game to deactivate some of those mods if someone does want to join. But I don't mind. If you want to join in, just give me a yell and chat. I'm more than happy to. '407, creating convoy. There we go. We're good. Convoy session started. All right. what I want to do, I want to change my truck. That's what I want to do. I've been driving this one around, but I don't want to drive it around anymore. We have been driving it. It's the Volvo. Do I have enough money for a new truck? No, I don't. So, yeah, all right, we'll keep going with it for the moment. What do you want to do? Let's have a look. Let's look at the job market. Before we do that, let's check what the drivers are doing. Training still, and training still. Okay. So we got one on the road, full potato pins. Oh, that's in the Renault. I don't think I've driven the Renault yet. I don't think I've driven the Renault yet. We might drive the Renault, eh? See how that goes. Let's see how that goes. I want to drive the Renault. Have I driven the Renault? I don't think I have. Okay, so let's make sure everyone's got a truck. It's a French truck, so I've got the French paint job. Not sure how it calculates 35 hours when I'm in convoy session. Yep, definitely haven't driven this. Look, there's no sandwich. There's no sandwich. I need a sandwich. Call my wife and ask her to make me a sandwich, but I'll probably get slapped. So that's the truck I'm gonna drive. Where am I now? I'm up here. Okay. And the other dude, where's he? What's he got? You got the other truck? Let's find out. Yep, got the other truck. Okay, so we've got 4. This is the one I haven't driven yet. Let's get a sandwich in this truck. Where's the nearest place for me to upgrade this thing? Yeah. It's got fuel, and I'm fully rested. No worries.
The sound of Friday. Tune to the tunes at https://indiefm.com/.
Alright, get comfy. Let me sit this driver's chair for a while. Don't sit in your nuts. There we go. I don't know what's been done to this truck. We're about to find out. Probably slow down. Oh yeah, the other mod I added was a headlights mod. Oh, sorry, traffic lights mod. It changes the traffic lights in different areas. It's alright. Alright, what have we got? It's got no LED lights and stuff on it. Okay. Think we might bump her up to still the same. What we got? Normal cargo versus heavy cargo. If I avoid heavy cargo, that's fine. Okay, let's see what else we can do. Got a better engine? No. No, all I can do is change the bottom end of it, the back end of it. That looks a bit nicer. Let's go with that. Okay, what's the cup holder? What's this? Don't know. Anyway, starting with that. Okay. The things that make me happy. My hula girl. My sandwich. There we go. Right, one of those things I'm happy. Next one is lights. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. It's a bit expensive, but hey. Yeah, we'll paint it. No worries. Should be right. Chrome mirrors on there. Oh, tyres are a must. This is getting expensive anyway. $69K, it's all basically looks. Alrighty. Let's get some more lights on here, I think. On there already. Oh no, that was a mistake. Sorry. Got the chrome lights on there already. That's good. Let's put some more lights on there. Put some more lights up here as well. There's like a Christmas tree driving around. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. 77K, we've been there before. Broke. What's this? Okay. Let's go with chrome. Get all the plastic. Hey, keep it out of the ocean. Chrome. What's this? What's that? Some sort of light. Okay, let it stay on. Anything else? Oh yes, everything for the outside. Let's go to the inside. We're at 79K. Buy a really expensive pillow. Goes to the blue. My blankie. Bag. The water bottles. Air freshener. The wallet. Don't worry about that. Alright, and GPS and stuff. I think we're good. I think we are good. Yeah, we are good. Confirm the order. Yes, we will. There we go. Alright, this truck is not for heavy loads. No worries. It's all home sweet home up now, so we're good. Let's do the mirrors, all the lights and shit we need to do. Dashboard lights are good. Turn off the emergency light. There we go. Now. Alright. 1, 2, 3. That's good. Where are we? Is that one there? That's what I want. And how do I window that? I forget. There we go. The last thing I want to do is adjust my shut window. It's always like this with a new truck. So I can see my GPS. There we go, that should do it. Alright. Alright, how's my sitting spot on this truck? I think we're pretty good with the mirrors. Alright, let's get a job. You going to? Audio. We haven't been there yet. Let's accept that job. What's this? Rush delivery, fragile, high value. We'll go this one.
The Sound of Friday.
That's
Cue
it.
to the tunes
The Sound of Friday.
https://indiefm.com/.
Okay. There we go. Don't stop it rolling. Yeah, pretty sunset. Eh? What are you stopping for? Eh? Let me go? No, you're not letting me go. We should make your mind up, buddy. Hey, look at that. We already damaged the truck. Hey, what do we got? No, we're good. Now, where's my cruise control? There it is. Digital, okay. What's that noise? That's the engine. We're good. We're good. Oh, and you know what? I made a mistake. A big mistake. Fix this mistake up right now. Yeah, I haven't been playing for a while. You can tell it's really easy. Alright. Big mistake I made was this. I didn't fix my truck's job offers to where I was located. So yeah. Where am I located? I'm in Finland? Really? It's 144. It's 91. Won't be able to speed, that's alright. It's 144. Let's go to the same place. Let's do that. Why is it begin delivery? Shouldn't have to go and pick it up. Maybe not. Okay.
Hey,
Hey, how you going, Miss Cole? Good? This is my Friday night, chilling to music, and just yeah, chatting anyone who drops by. So if you want to chat, feel free. Want to lurk, feel free. If you're just dropping in, that's fine too. There's a link
doing
there.
good, thanks.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm alright. I got a got a operation
Loving
coming
the
up.
vibes.
Listening to the music? Nice and chill, yeah? This is a grunge. I was just searching for grunge. I came across this indie radio station. I try and do a different radio station every week. And yeah, I search for like 4 or 5. And that way the bands get paid, you know, and I don't need to worry about DMCA strikes. And I'm all for the bands getting paid. So I worked in the music industry for 20 years playing in bands, so. But yeah, I got an operation coming up. That's my big news. 7th of June, I go on under the knife here in Japan, where I don't speak enough medical Japanese, so it's always interesting
You're
communicating
loving
with
the
doctors.
music, just doing some work.
Oh yeah, what sort of work you doing? Like work for your stream, or work for your real life, or work around the house?
Just admin stuff.
Fun. Hey, fun. Actually, admin work's not so bad. I did a bit of admin support in payroll and also in making stuff. I work in disabilities, and so I used to make things like soundboards and that, the graphics for the soundboards for like physical soundboards. It was a bit artistic. You want to give the client something, you know, nice that suits them. For non-verbal people, so they can press a button and it comes up what they want to say. Get the autopilot set. Oh, whoops! Almost missed that turn.
That's really cool. I do admin for a charity.
Oh, nice. What's the charity?
Pain UK.
And that's for like, what's that for? Like pain management sort of thing? People with chronic pain? I think there's something wrong with this trailer. Where is this trailer? Oh, I'm being made to do a U-turn, that's what it is. I missed my turn off, obviously. I get like that when I'm driving around chatting. But hey, it's all good. I don't mind at all.
Yeah, we support charities that help people with chronic pain.
That's good. That's a good one. I'm doing what I'm doing right now in real life. Like I work today. Is I'm in Japan, so it's, you know, I do whatever work I can get. But this is one job that every other job that I've taken on, I said, look, I have a part-time job. I'm not losing it. I do 1 day a week. I used to do a lot more, but with the leg issue, I wasn't able to work because I wasn't able to pick up people so much. But I do a disability support service. I'm doing high needs people, so non-verbal, quadriplegics, that sort of thing. You know, people with extreme muscular dystrophy and all that sort of stuff. Wheelchair-bound people, as well as other people with other things, you know, they're dealing with. Asperger's, Down syndrome. And what my service does is we bathe people. So we have a bar set up that's got like a lift. We, you know, pick people up, whack them on the bed, prepare them in the back room, prepare them for the bath. And then we whack them in the bath. We take them in, put them on the bath table, foam covered bath table. We wash them down, get them into the bath, take them soak, leave them there for about 10-15 minutes, and pull them out again. They love it, and you know, it's one of those jobs where that's the mechanical side of it. On the flip side of it, you know, I like singing.
If you like the stream and want to show
like
some
I said, I'm a
love,
musician,
feel free to lurk.
and I'm a
Say
foreigner
hi in chat,
over here.
follow,
Well,
throw
I was
some
speeding.
bits at the
Whoops.
soundboard, or even drop a sub.
So I tend to sing. I sing in the bar, I sing in the shower. I sing songs to these people doing it to the clients. You know, find out what music they like. It's really good with the guy that has depression. We've got one guy there who has depression, and singing him his Beatles numbers is always a good thing. You know, he likes the Beatles, so he speaks a bit of English, so he'll sing along.
Yep, got a
Music's
degree in music,
great
doing
therapy.
admin and streaming now.
Yeah, nice. Are you doing admin like online or from the office sort of thing? Is that like a in-office job as well as being able to work from
Avoid
home,
pulmonary
or is it
embolisms.
purely online work? Or
Stand up now.
There we go. Stand up. I'll listen to the warning that time. Set the autopilot.
Just a remote contractor at the moment.
I don't know about just. I mean, work's work, right? Now, I'd like to do some remote work. It's a bit hard to get it here in Japan. Most people want you to be in the same country or something at least. It's fun. I used to work for a Fortune 500 company a long time ago. You think that'll help me, but after being out of that for like quite a few years, they say follow your dream, and if you decide to,
I really want to visit Japan.
yes, it's a good place to visit, difficult to live in. But good to visit. The money's worth shit over here, so it's a great place to holiday, but a bad place to get stuck. But oh look, I get out of the red. Yeah, the road less travelled. The book. That's it. And it's funny. I think all the roads are the ones less travelled. This is what you choose for your life. But follow your dream. I did that. I've done that a few times.
The sound of Friday.
It's fun. It's not good for your long-term prospects or your superannuation or your pension, but it's fun. So yeah, I wish I kept the job with the Fortune 500 company while I was playing music, but the problem was I didn't know enough about playing music. Because I knew how to play my instrument and that was it. And even then I didn't have any bands or stage experience. And I was, how old was I? I was 20, 28, 29, I think, I decided to switch careers.
I'm just going with the flow. See
Must be
where
30.
life takes me.
Yeah. What's this car doing? You going or what? There we go. Wah! No damage done to the truck, I hope. No, we're good. I like this game. It's like just a chill cruising on Friday night thing. This thing's harder to drive than a spaceship, though. Is to fly. What instrument do you play there, Miss Cole?
Piano and a little singing.
Nice. Yeah, my music teacher was a pianist, hey. He was a old black man from Jacksonville, Florida. Born in 1944. When I say music teacher, he didn't teach me how to play the instrument, didn't teach me scales or nothing. Taught me blues. He put me in my first big stage. That was Blues on Broadbeach. Had me playing a lot of gigs with him too, gave me a lot of exposure. We used to run a workshop at a pub. So that's how I met him. Good dude. He's dead now, R.I.P. Wally Reed. But he was a really good mate. He came to teach me stuff. All interesting stuff like, What's a
I'm
mojo
definitely
hand?
more
What's a black
classical,
cat
never
bone?
been very good at improvisation.
This is the thing. There's two schools, isn't there? And it's funny. A lot of the bands I've worked with, they don't like playing with jazz players. Jazz players tend to have this whole jazz scale thing happening. You get one that can improv, then yeah, it's great. But a lot just rely on that bag of tricks that sometimes isn't suitable for the music you want to play. But you get a pile of people that are, from that school together, and they all understand what they're doing, and that's a different story. It's like, all those bags of tricks work, they mesh. We in? No, we're not in. Gotta back the truck up. What's going on here? My list's too high. Which button was it again? I forget. What button was it? I forget the button. It's been 2 weeks I played this. I had to go away for the weekend. My wife's mum broke a hip, so we skipped out of town on Friday, but I always forget the buttons on this. Because there's so many. These are the new buttons. This is a new button. This is the lift drop trailer axle. Here we go. 7 and front suspension up position. There we go. T and Y. That's what I said. T and Y. That's front suspension. What's the other one? Where are you?
I'm
Buttons?
insane. I can't remember buttons if I haven't played for a while.
Yeah, and you play a few different games. Like this week I played Darkest Dungeon and Hell Let Loose, as well as play tested 2 games for a stream I'm supposed to be doing but I don't want to do. I got a couple of keys for 2 games, one of which is Project D, which releases tomorrow, and they really shouldn't be releasing it tomorrow. Don't spend your money on a game called Project D. That's a stream I'm going to be doing if I'm forced to do it. Keymailer hasn't gotten back to me yet. I told him I want to keep my 100% rating, but I don't want to give people, bum information. I don't want to hype something up with it's shit, you know what I mean? YTYGH. So downs I'm really worried about. What, H and Y and then J. Okay, H, Y, and J. There we go. Still not getting it. Try again. There we go. Let's get these hydraulics up. That thing's cool. I like this truck game. Alright, we have a route to go to. Where are we going? Let's have a look where we're going. How can I make this easier? Have I driven this road yet? Yes, I have. So, get a ferry from here. That gets all the way down here. That's a hop, skip, and a jump. And I can explore this road across here. Alright, let's do that. Here's where it pulls off, right? I think so. I think that's where it comes to. Right, that road we've travelled. We're good there. We might take this little road, eh? I'll take these little roads here all the way around the back. I'll be in that road as well, so let's take one over here. That's the plan. Long road, but we're gonna, a bit of windy, but we're gonna take care of a big chunk of the journey with a ferry run. While we're here, I need to set my map up. Filling station, toll gate, border crossing, resting place, service, port, tunnel, viewpoint unvisited, not captured. Own garages are good, way station, city names. I'll show the companies, road numbers. I'll just go, there we go. Hit your ear. There we go. People wonder why I wear this thing on my head. The reason why is because it protects my ears from getting all sweaty and shit from wearing a headset for 4 hours. It's the main reason why I wear it. It protects my ears. Secondary reason as well is I've worked out that also helps with the green screen. I started streaming without it. The green screen that I built at the background go all wonky. Because my hair's, fine, so the light will be diffused through my hair and mess with the green screen lights. But that corner's a bit wide. I'm not still used to this truck. First time I've driven this truck. We're in the lane. I'm enjoying the sounds they're playing nowadays. It's more relaxing than I thought they'd be playing. No, I'm not complaining. Really not complaining. I'll get cut open again in another week and a bit. So relaxing is good.
I'm loving the music.
Yeah. I'm always open to new suggestions for radio. All I want in a radio station is that it plays no ads, preferably. Sometimes I listen to stuff like there's a New Orleans, the Mardi Gras was on. I tuned into a local radio station over there, so they were advertising local community stuff. But I'm not advertising McDonald's every 5 minutes. You know what I mean? And I look for ones that have no ads. I look for ones that have a volume control, so you can adjust the volume control to your own preference. And I also look for radio stations that don't require you to click to disable ad blockers or accept pop-ups or whatever.
Don't usually listen to radio cause of ads.
Yeah, that's it, eh? But that's why I put in about, before the Friday stream, I always put in around about 1 or 2 hours worth of research just to make sure I got. Well, I've got the differential locked. My diff locked. My diff locked. It's my diff locked. How do I tell the diff is unlocked? This is a new truck. I can't tell by looking at the front. Which is the diff lock button. I've got a Japanese keyboard. It's not the same. I swear it said I had the diff locked. Is there what's on the keyboard?
Want to play this game now?
Yeah, it's just a cruisy truck driving game. It's so simple, but it's so good. It's so simple. It is more complex than flying a spaceship, but you can dumb that down as much as you like, and you can increase it. Like, I'm not using air brakes. I'm not having to manage my electricity either. But you can do that. It's a truck simulator. So I do wish I knew where the differential button was to make sure I haven't got it locked or unlocked. I had to pull over and work that out before I damaged the truck from driving around with the diff locked. Let's find a place to park. It's out of the way. No one coming. Just go here. Stick the emergency lights on.
Is it just a PC game?
Maybe. Let me find out for you. Let's have a quick look. ETS2. Are you on Are you on Xbox or PlayStation?
Thanks laughing smiley.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you can do it on Xbox. There's people with exclamation
Xbox
marks.
One.
Yeah, it looks like it's Euro Truck to coming to Xbox One. It's a digital key that allows you to download off-road Euro Truck Simulator 2 2022 directly to Xbox One from Xbox Live. Off-road Euro Truck Simulator 2. What's that? What's off-road Euro Truck Simulator? It's saying sort of Xbox. It's not available. This guy says it's not available for Xbox.
Might have a look for it before I stream.
Yeah, on the Xbox. On the road truck simulator. It's got truck games. I don't think it's ETS2 though. But then Amazon is saying Euro Truck Simulator 2 Xbox One. Unless that's just the controller they're talking about. I'm seeing ads for Euro Truck Simulator 2 Xbox One, but it's showing a game called Truck Driver, so it might not be the same. There's also American Truck Simulator. I wonder if there's also American Truck Simulator. Let's see if that's on. It's very similar. Trucks are a bit different. It's America, not Europe.
The Sound of Friday. Tune to the tunes at https://indiefm.com/. Wish I had a gaming PC would be able to play more games.
Yeah, but it looks like you might be able to do it on the Xbox One. Do your research, I recommend there. Miss Cole, YouTube's got a couple of videos about this. They're showing the logo for the game, and it looks like it's American Truck and the ETS2. So it looks like you can do it. It might require some sort of fancy download or something. I don't know. I don't have an Xbox, but yeah, you might be able to do it. I think you might be able to do it. I can't tell for 100% sure. I can't give you 100% on that. That's gonna be a bit more. That's a bit more than just having a look at the settings of the game. Quick look at these keys. Make sure I haven't got this up. Whoops. Back.
Thanks for checking laughing smiley.
No, that's alright. That's my personality type. That's why I go for care work, I suppose. Music as well. Music's also, in a way, it's a caring job. I mean, if you've ever looked after drunks, it's a caring job. You have a bit of control over a whole party's full of them. You make sure the wedding goes good because you care, because you put the work in. You know, I'm the oldest in my family. I grew up by 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. I remember when I was a kid, like must have been 7 or 8, nursing the other 3 with my mum when 3 of them came down with whooping cough. And mum was a nurse, but she had 3 kids, is a lot, and they were all tiny, you know? They were like 3, 2, and 1. So next thing you know, I was recruited to helping out doing that. And I was always doing, they'd wake up in the morning, I'd be standing in a chair doing the washing up when I was a kid. Firstborn kid, I tell you, they're always the one that's your best mate. But when the rest of the kids come along, it's so easy for them to go off the rails. That lack of attention, suddenly you're used to all the attention and you don't have it anymore. So you start doing your own thing all by yourself.
I'm the younger one, so my sister looked after me.
Yeah. And they tend to make the oldest ones tend to make all the mistakes. The youngest ones tend to learn from the siblings' mistakes, you know? There's the wipers. Okay, so there's P. That means that button's that button.
Definitely.
That's my wipers button is the at key. I've got a Japanese keyboard, so that's a little bit different. Where is it? Data increase. It's not that I'm after, it's the diff lock. It's the differential lock.
Want to support the channel?
Engine brake,
Current
parking
sub
brake.
goal is 10 people.
Drop axle. There we go. It must be that key. Alright, so we've established it's probably that key. Easy way to find out. Just going to open Notepad real quick and press that key and see what comes out. Yep, that's the key that come out. That's good to know. Little tricks you learn when you're using a keyboard in another country. So I got the keys, dude. Use Notepad. Okay, so next thing I need to work out real quick is here. No, nothing changed on my thing. No. Any buttons off over here? Do I have a diff lock button? I do. So there's my diff lock button. One that goes red right there. I'll zoom in on it. That's my diff lock. Look, you can really learn to drive a truck from this game, I reckon. I reckon you'll be able to do a passable job. I'm thinking to get an eye tracker for this. I'm gonna think about what to spend some cash on. Everything I make, I reinvest into the stream. You know, if I make cash on the stream, I reinvest it so I can get a better experience for everyone happening. And I'm currently trying up between, trying to decide between. Wait till I get across the intersection before I move over. Between a cable that's gonna give me more FPS, which is kind of important because I play a few first-person shooter games, and I'm already just handicapped from the ping. I've got a handicap from the ping because the servers I play on from Japan tend to be in America and Australia. So a few extra FPS would go a long way to increasing my ability to game, therefore increasing the quality of what I'm putting out, because no one wants to watch some guy just dying all the time. And another thing I was thinking of doing is getting a Tobii eye tracker. So I'm just saving up my money for until I can make the decision, either the cable or the eye tracker. Probably faster to buy the cable, but the eye tracker would show people where my eyes are going. Alright, I got my cruise control set. What's happening on this GPS? Oh, it's making me go left to go right? Ah, I see, okay. I see. No one behind me, we're good. So you're living in the UK, Miss Cole? I've watched your stream, I've heard your accent, but I don't assume where people are, you know?
Yep, from the UK.
Are you in like London or a bit out? A few places I wouldn't mind going over to visit over there, eh?
Midlands.
The Midlands. Is that like Saffron Walden and those places? I know a little bit about the UK. I've just never been there. I know that people from Birmingham are called Brummies. And the ones that I've met have all been very proud to say they're members of the National Front. I know not to wear the wrong I know to be very careful about what colours you're wearing on match day.
Birmingham.
Yep. That's Brummies, yeah? Is it true? Everyone there's there's a lot of people there apparently that are very proudly members of the National Front. I don't know what the National Front is. Sounds like a right-wing organisation. I'm not suggesting you're right-wing or anything. I'm just saying it's just funny. I bet people in space games a lot from the UK, and that's where I picked that up from.
Not there exactly, but around there, and yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to check it one day. We used to have a guy at the pub I used to drink in back in Australia. Two guys. One was a Queen's Park Rangers fan. The other one was a Queen's Park Rangers, and the other one was, what was he? Manchester United. And they both used to have, well, they still do, but they both had tattoos. Like, pretty hefty tattoos. Sort of tattoos that make a Yakuza proud. All over the back, all down the chest. And they were telling me back in England they'd be hitting each other, but they're sitting there in Australia having a beer together, chat about football every match day. Australia's a pretty nice place, Savers Cole. If you ever get a chance to visit, I fully recommend it. It's absolutely beautiful. And Japan's nice, but you can see a lot of what Japan has to offer, you know, very quickly. Australia's different again. Australia's just countryside, beach. If you want to go and see the beach over here, you need to go a long way away. And admittedly, the long way away bit's also the most picturesque, so that's a good thing. Pull into this rest area. Good for fuel.
I want to go to Australia, but I burn easily and scared of spiders.
Yeah, spiders you don't need to worry about so much. People make it out to be worse than it is. I mean, there is stuff you need to watch out for, but as long as you watch out for it, you're fine. That trail at the back, no, she's good. I'm gonna go left here. This looks like an easier place to get a rest stop. My radio stopped. I started again. My rest stop here? It might be. There we go. Use the key to stop the engine. Enter the rest. And let's just fix the radio while I'm here. Why did you stop? You're still playing? There's this gap in the middle for some reason. So I press stop and play. Maybe it's my decoder inside. Loading. There we go. All fixed. Okay, so let's hit the road again. The price of fuel here. I don't read it on the board. It's expensive, so we're not buying fuel here. Alright, not too far to go. This Renault's got an interesting truck sounding noise. Sounds like the engine brake is on a lot. I'm going to turn that thing on. No, still off. Just make sure. Don't put the parking brake on. Hit the wrong key. There we go. All the buttons are off? Yeah, they're all off. Sweet. No one's in my lane. It's great. Yeah, get up to 80 is what the rest of the road's doing. But we're doing alright. I'm getting 55, 60 frames per second. I was tweaking graphics settings earlier today as well.
Graphics are good.
Yeah, they're nice, hey? I'm actually playing on a widescreen, so I've made the canvas for the stream. My monitor's in widescreen. Stream itself is like 1080 by whatever it is, 720, whatever it is, the standard recommended rate for people's monitors. And then on my actual live stream itself, on the OBS settings, I'm using slobs, but what I've done is stretched out the game display to make it match what it should look like on the other display, and then filled in the black areas with things like the flag, the news items, the ticker, you know, all the little things that you see on the overlay there. And then I went and made a red box, that red line you see around the outside, that's just done in paint. I made that in paint as an image, got rid of the make sure it was just the lines, not with no background in it. And then I set that up so that if I get a game or if something happens, I can just stretch my game window to that box, and that'll let me know that that's the right size for the ratio that I want to display.
PC so I can do cool overlays and adjust my stream more.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know. It's PCs are fun. I'm thinking that you might be able to get away with sending your Xbox info to a PC and then doing it that way and not having to worry about a game.
Friday. Tune to the tunes at https://indiefm.com/.
My radio stopped again for some reason. Oh no! It's a buffering problem. It might be. I might have to play it in a lower. I'm streaming at the same time, so I don't. Excuse me. I'll have to have the left lane. So I'll fix my radio up in a second. Oh, I'm speeding. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, Mr. Officer Man. Cruise control set to... Where is it? $72. 80, there we go. Don't really want to pull over on the highway to fix these radio settings up. We'll get this thing on the ferry. Ferry's not too far away. You know, when I was playing GTA 5, I used to love the truck missions, where you have the big cow catcher out the front. I gave the 5M thing a go, the role-playing thing, but other people just pissed me off. They kept on crashing into you, and then I had to role-play being, and then I kept on getting crashed into by people who didn't know how to drive, and they just ram into you. And you had to sit there and play like you're sick, to the hospital. Most of my gameplay was going to the hospital. It got really boring real quick. And so I gave that a miss, but that had a good truck driving, there's a good truck job thing in there for it, you know? A truck grind, I didn't mind the truck grind, it was quite fun. Little part of me wouldn't mind driving trucks in real life, I tell ya.
I like driving on GTA V but kept getting killed.
Yeah. Funny thing is, as soon as you take a mission, all the cars start driving stupid, but they do it on purpose. You know, You gotta do those car missions where you know, where you have that car warehouse where you deliver stolen cars from. But I've actually modded this a little bit to increase the graphics in Lorraine. But yeah, as soon as you take those missions to deliver that car in perfect condition, all the other cars start kamikazing into you. Which forces you to drive quick. Suddenly you have to start speeding. The engine brake there. There are a few things in this game I want to fix up with the graphics. Like I haven't been able to get it sharp. I want to get it really sharp. The texture is always a little bit fuzzy until you zoom in. Alright, give me a chance to fix my radio up here. Might change the radio station, see what else we got. I found it was 5 for tonight, 5 stations to check out. So I'll do the update when we get there, see what they're playing. But I'll give this one a go first. I'll see if I can get the stream playing lower. Oh, here's a red light. I'll do it here. Oh, light just changed on me. Oh well, there's a green light. Oh, luckers. Never seen Europe, but after playing this game, I wouldn't mind seeing Europe. It's like a little ninja van. I can sleep in with a camouflage flap over top of it so I can hide in the countryside. No one busting me having a shower and cooking breakfast in the morning. Alright, ferry stop time. Someone we visited before, I'm pretty sure. Don't need the wipers anymore.
My dad used to drive trucks. He thought it was relaxing.
Yeah, I can see why. I got a bit of a mod glitch there, the pink cars. I was thinking of making that for an alcohol fueled stream at some point. Every time you see a pink car, take a shot. So they don't show up all the time, but then sometimes it runs a 2 or 3. So I make a good drinking game. Watch the stream and get drunk. This is an adult stream, by the way. It's not for children.
Great idea.
Yeah. Not that I, endorse people binge drinking, but yeah, a bit of a party every now and then's alright. Look, there's another one. See the pink car on the right hand side? There's another one right there. One of the mods I've got changes the cars to make it a bit more realistic. Except for one that bugs out. It's that one. I don't know what's conflicting with it, but I don't mind it. I'm just gonna leave it there. I actually kind of like having that little pink car every now and then popping up, saying, "Hey, you're playing a computer game." No. All right. First things first. Let's just park this thing here. All right. I'll tap to the radio. Let me play it on the slower connection. Let's try that. See what it says. See this stuff. Stop there. Go this one. There we go. Let's hope that plays. All right. If it gives me too many problems, I'll just change it. But where we going? Travamonde, ne? Yeah, Travamonde. Travamonde. I don't know how to say that. Travamonde.
Gotta go and stream now. Really enjoyed the chat.
No worries. You have a good one, Miss Cole.
Rest of your stream, laughing smiley.
Thank you. It's gonna chill out here. This game doesn't get many people watching. Like the first person shooters gets me an average of 5. This game gets me an average of 2 sometimes.
Bye.
But it's fun. So you have a good stream and we'll catch you next time. Rock and roll. Thanks for dropping by. Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Miss Cole, let's give her a shout out. Let's give her a shout out right now. Where are we? Where's my chat? Here it is. Chat, please. There we go. Let me just copy this. Miss Cole plays. And what's happening here? Where's my chat gone? Come on, chat, come back. Come back. There we go. Hit the escape button. Get the escape button. That should fix it. No, it didn't fix it. What's going on here? There we go. Caps lock is on. Turn that off. Oh, my eye got something in it. Miss Cole. Capital. Don't know if it's case sensitive or not. Plays.
At Miss Cole plays. So Miss Cole plays.
Didn't do it. Start again.
So Miss Cole plays. Be sure to check out Miss Cole plays at https://twitch.tv/Miss Cole plays. Give them a follow and check out their next stream.
I love this game.
Hey, that look like dynamite in the back there?
Probably.
Oh!
Oh my god, what was that? What was that, horse? Like,
That was a sleepy horse.
I don't know what just happened there.
So yeah, make sure you add it to your list of people to watch, people. Alright, back into it. Let's hit the road. How's the time on this job? I want that to find out. 20 hours. Of real time, 27 hours away in game time. I'm not on the highway yet, so. This Renault's alright to drive, actually. Oh, it's in my eye. Probably a bit of coffee grain. Where you going, buddy? Fucking, what are you doing, bus driver? Sorry, truck dude. Cutting in front of you. We get stuck in that kerfuffle back there. And about carrying a forklift and a trailer in the back of a SUV. There's a pink car. If you're drinking, drink. There you go. There's a shot for you. Play the right lane up there? I might. Straight ahead here, alright.
The Sound of Friday. Tune to the tunes at https://indieefm.com/.
And we're cruising. That's what I like to do, just cruise. French paint job for France. Oh, just that left mirror a bit. A big blind spot there. That sign said 70. No one's doing 70. Cruisin. Yeah, solid FPS here. 54, 54, 58, 48, 50, 59. Pretty happy with the graphics things I got going at the moment. Backed on a mod that had HDR without bloom. That might have affected it, I think. I think this lane's okay. Maybe not. Oh no, we're good. Oops, sorry. My emergency light going off now. Here we go. Where am I going? Am I going alright? Someone's having problems. I love this game. I tell you, I do love this game. It offers me something Hell Let Loose doesn't offer, and Hell Let Loose offers something this game doesn't offer. And these two feelings that I get are both better than my previous game, which I got to like 70% on both, but wasn't quite. I'd rather play two different games than one that only hits 70% of the sweet spot for me. Keeps on left on the range. Powering on through. Right, I really need to adjust that mirror at the back.
The Sound of Friday. Tune to the tunes at https://indieefm.com/.
Let's check this music out. Wait, you gonna pass me or not? Cute. This is the left lane. Fuck up. Need a rest stop. one coming up. Another shot there, everybody. I didn't see the fuel price. So alright, we'll check it out now. $2.18. Push on. Oh, gets his rest. Alright, let's check that mirror out. Oh, that's the front one. Hang on, hang on.
Sup, man.
Dish, how you going, man? I'm good, man. What's the left front side right? What's the side mirror? It's got that one, right? On the top there. Yeah, I'm good, bro. Just work out how the mirrors work. That's that one. That's what I want. That's there. How these mirrors work? So that's there. That's that tree there, right? That's too far out, maybe? About there, maybe? I'm thinking about there. Yeah, I think about there. A little bit more. Look at that white line. There we go. There you go, Dish. How's life, mate? You good? Go try that. Just give that a go. I always go defaults otherwise.
I am doing alright.
Yeah, that's good. Got my operation time worked out. That's gonna be a problem, that mirror there. I'm gonna have to reset that to the default. I'll stick on default for the moment. Just reset the defaults. There we go. Just experiment there with mirrors. Got the operation time sorted. They're gonna do me on the 7th. I'm gonna be in hospital for 4 days minimum, depending on how it goes. And then after that, it's gonna be 3 months so I can do heavy lifting at least. So work's gonna be up in the air again. I have to pull back from my heavier duties at work.
4 days in a hospital.
Minimum. That's probably going to be 3 days without painkiller, you know. I don't like you staying on that shit for 4 days while you're in hospital. weeding you off it real quick. I won for pressing the button. It's the only way I can get high in Japan. It's to have an operation. Not that I'm doing this on purpose, just so I can get my fix. But yeah.
I am the guy who after surgery is getting dressed and trying to escape.
Oh man, if I go for surgery, I'm usually in there for a while. Something like trying to reach the button. They're asking all the nurses to give me the painkiller that works as opposed to ones that don't. Skateboarding, mate. Skateboarding's bad for you. I think we're on the road less travelled. We are. Shit, the speed limit here is only 60. Oh, it was a bit heavy on the truck suspension. We good? Kinda. That's mostly tyre damage, I think. It's about 1,000 kilometres. $17 hours to get there. 19 hours to the job. We're good. It's
Have
funny.
you seen those videos of people who buy a fake truck just to play this game in?
Yeah, man. I can understand why they do it. It's a pretty cool game. Not that I'd justify the expense. I wouldn't mind one of those little car sim seats, though. You know, the ones that looks like a go-kart without wheels. And it plugs into your PC. They cost a few bucks though. If I could have one of those for Christmas, that'd be great. Hint to the highball ferry. It's not gonna happen though. The price of those things, I might as well just buy a car.
LUL.
You know, so. We're taking a back road because I haven't mapped this back road out yet. I figure, hey, let's get some scenery happening. But I'm pretty sure we've got a button I can press somewhere. Changes, there we go. Open the scenery right up. There's a shot car here. When I do the drinking stream, at some point, every time you see a pink car like that, that means have a shot. There'd be 7 shots into it by now. That'd be 8. It's a little bug on the mod that hasn't quite been fixed, but I don't want to fix it. I don't want to sort it out, I want to leave it there. I like it, you know? I hope this isn't too hilly a road, that's for sure. Oh, can I get past these dudes? Going for it. I know I'm not supposed to be going for it. This could be bad. No, we're good. Gonna be speeding for a bit. Of course, I'm gonna get there. Gonna get through these roads, but hey, look at that, lovely views. And this Renault truck I'm driving, I've never driven it
How is the
before.
collision in this?
Good.
LOL.
It is good. I flipped it a few times. It's been clipped. Not by me. It's not perfect. I think GTA does Cruisin's better, but
The
once
sound
you
of
collide,
Friday.
you collide, you know.
Tune to the tunes at https://indiefm.com/.
And that's my way of supplying music that we can have as a sharing experience to people, and ensuring also that the bands get paid. Shit. Just gonna cross that before the train came. And without getting any DMCA strikes. Oh, DCMA strikes. Oh, yeah. The radio stations I choose tend to
That's
be,
actually pretty smart.
yeah. The radio stations I choose, I spend a bit of time doing this too. Like every week it's a different radio station. I find 5 in case there's a problem with 4 of them. You know, if I get sick of the music or something. So factoring in problems or, you know, wanting to change the music. I always make sure they're all new radio stations each week. Try and go a different theme each one. And on top of that, I also make sure that every radio station, you know, looks like, I mean, it's the internet, but looks like it's licensed, has its own volume control, and I don't need to worry about pop-up ads or my physical location. You know, sometimes I request that shit, I'll say no. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does, it does. As long as it doesn't require me to disable pop-up ad blockers or click on the thing to verify I'm a human being. Nah, I'm not doing your algorithm puzzle for you. You know, that's why this is the radio with the volume control, so you can make it adjust according to the stream. And yeah. And yeah, that way it's a shared experience for everybody. I don't know how many people click on the link. I don't get any kickbacks from the radio stations to advertise. Because I am advertising them just by promoting them, you know, the stream, just by having the link there. Don't roll, don't roll, don't roll, don't roll. There we go. How'd the engine go on the handbrake on that one? Yeah, a bit of damage. Oh yeah, that's my method. Do you do music on your stream?
Sometimes.
You know, when I was still working out how streaming works, I was trying to use Spotify, and I realised, hey, Spotify's not going to do this. And I realised why, because I figured Spotify, the bands get paid, right? But then that wouldn't work, and then you couldn't do the sharing on Spotify. But one night, when I was first beginning, I was just, had some music on to think about it, before I start thinking about it. And it was Australian music. You know what? It was all underground Aussie music. Some of which isn't so underground, it made mainstream Australia, but no problems, no DMCA strike. That was absolutely fine. No muting of the VODs, nothing. But you know, since then, after looking into it and that, it's like, yeah, if I'm going to play music, I'll make sure the bands get paid. This is my you know, I've played music for a long time, so karma, yeah. I do good things, and good things happen for me. Maybe when I go back to Australia one day, I'll be able to get back to the music industry. Been 7 years now, though. So, you know, makes it tough.
It's ridiculous. It's free advertising for the music.
Well, the thing is, they're missing out on the mechanical royalties. The publishers and the bands are missing out on whatever royalties, however it works. Now, if we were if they're in a country like Australia, there's something we have a thing called APRA, right? And what APRA is it's an organisation that makes sure the bands get paid. So if they pay you for live performance, like if you write your own songs and you gig and you slip one of your songs in every now and then, you get paid. Also, if you're doing cover songs and you report that to APRA, your set list, the bands that wrote those songs will get paid, even though you're just doing a live performance in a bar or something, or a wedding. The bands will pull in a couple of bucks for each song that's getting played. You play a song on the radio, you get paid. If you run the radio or play CDs in the hairdresser, the band gets paid. As long as they're subscribing to APRA. APRA's only like $50 a fucking month or something to play whatever music you want. Anyway, so that gets all goes to the great big pool that gets divvied out with everybody who's registered with APRA. And some people get a little bit more because they're having their songs played on the radio, Others just get like a basic fee for doing almost nothing. But to get into APRA in the first place, you have to have an original song or 3, and you have to be performing. You could probably set up a way of doing stream in Australia using APRA and get the music organised and played for freebies. Very similar to doing an online broadcasting radio thing. But the streamers would have to submit the songs that they're playing so that the bands get paid, you know what I mean? And they probably have to be Australian bands, of course, that's an Australian thing. I don't know they have it in other countries. So I miss it. Music was fucking good in Australia. They were good. I got right away with you, buddy. Thank you. Every now and then my inner road rage comes out. Usually I get frustrated and start having accidents. I get tired after a while, Like anything, you're driving a car. Now you do 4 hours, you don't want to brake. You do 2 hours, you really want to brake. But 4 hours for sure. But when I'm streaming, I tend to sit here for a while and just don't take one. I mean, it's what, 9:30ish. So we're 2 hours into it. I haven't had an accident on this run yet. Touch wood. But I won't have one. But I'm known for rolling at about this point when I start getting tired. I've got no energy drink tonight, it's got coffee.
Driving is rough for me. Too many idiots on the road. I am rage incarnate when people can't simply use their blinker.
Love that Offspring song, yeah? You like the Offspring?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm really okay. It's gun in my hand will tell you the same. But when I'm in my car, don't give me no crap, cause the slightest thing and I just might snap, take cover. When I go driving, I stay in my lane. I love that song, man. I gotta be careful what music I play. I've noticed that in real life, and especially in a computer game, you don't care so much, right? You're gonna crash, Real life, it's you do everything you can to avoid one, including not being an idiot in the first place. People have already commented in real life that when I'm driving, it's the Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, mainly Iron Maiden. My driving tends to get a little bit more
You sounded like
erratic.
swearing for a second there,
Yeah.
LUL.
Yeah. Probably look like him a bit too. I got the belly. I think I need to be in an altered state to sound like Cheech properly though. That's something I haven't been in for a long time. God, I miss the music industry. And Australia. Japan, you get none of that. None of that. This is in Los Angeles. This is a California radio station, this one. I'm enjoying it immensely. They had some pretty chill vibes so far tonight.
A lot of music from Japan seems manufactured.
Yeah, it's the thing. When I get the live stream, remember my goal, right? My goal when I first started streaming was to work out how it works, start with a computer game, and then move on to real life streaming. So, learning how slobs, all that sort of stuff. Just learn how does streaming work. Then the leg became a real problem. The leg's already a problem then. That's why I started, so I couldn't work for 3 months. So I figured, fuck it, we're going to be playing a game, and then I'm back to work, couldn't work as much, so I got an operation coming up, so I'm going to be having troubles again. But hopefully, when I'm all healed up and better, hopefully the operation's a big success, and I'll be able to get a lot more mobility on my right leg again. And I'm going to be taking out a personal loan that I've already been approved for. And I'm going to be buying the equipment I need to take the show on the road. It's going to cost me a bit of money, a bit of an investment. I've got to pay for things like wireless connection to a few different services, so I maintain a solid connection. I've been looking into how it works. I figure if I can keep the stream going for 3 months and make it start becoming profitable, I'll keep doing the live streaming stuff. If I can't, if after 3 months it's not paying for itself, then I'll stop doing it and use the gear for something else, like filming bands or YouTube videos, or filming bands for YouTube videos. Which brings us back to the main thing. My goal is to show the music in Japan that people don't get exposed to. There's a lot of good music over here, but you don't get exposed to it. And the most famous bands overseas aren't even known in their own country. For example, Guitar Wolf, man, the 678s. People don't know about them here. And that's a shame. So yeah, that's all I want to do is get out and about and show people the music. I've already approached a few different bars and they said I can film in there. I've approached a few different local restaurants as well. They said I can film in there so that I can practice, practice making videos of venues and eateries and stuff. Local little bars.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, so I don't know how many people I'm going to get with it. I know I haven't got the most pretty face on the internet or the biggest set of boobs, and to be honest, I can get pretty wild and loose when I'm drinking, so I probably won't be drinking when I'm doing those streams, which is going to make it a bit more strange again for me. I'll probably have a few, but in those environments, you know what I mean? It'll give me a reason to go out and not drink though. It'll be like being a musician again. I think I won't be drinking as much as I would on a Friday night, put it that way. When you play music, you always start sober, at least. By the end of the show, after the audience has been buying your drinks all night, So you don't want to go in there bomb daddy tits already, because this is going to get worse as you go. And it's really hard to play well when you're drunk. People don't get it. There's a shot. People don't get it when you're drunk. People think, oh, I'm better when I'm drunk. Nah, you're not, mate. Just record yourself, listen to yourself. Your listening skills are gone to shit. Your technical skills are gone to shit. You might be having a great time in your own little head, but it ain't the same as what you can play when you're playing, you know, peak performance. It's like being an athlete. You know, you don't get to feel drunk. Of course, some people are good in both states. But usually people have been doing it,
The
you know,
sound of Friday.
drunk all the time, and then
Due
when
to
they
the
get sober, they can't play. It's the opposite problem.
https://indielegend.com/.
Pass. There we go.
True.
It's like people that say they can drive better when they're stoned. There's this guy in Canada who was like some great big pro weed dude before they all started going legal over there anyway. And they were doing a documentary. They filmed him driving stoned. He's like, "Oh, I'm a great driver, I'm stoned." He looked back at the video that they filmed, and he's like, "Oh man, you know, you might be right actually about the smoking and driving thing." Yeah, the main reason why I am pro that stuff is because I think it should be alcohol that has more strict controls on it. I've had problems with booze, man. I've got family members that have problems with booze. My dad had problems with booze when I was growing up. That wasn't so good for a relationship. And I had a big problem with it when I was a teenager. But smoking, you don't get in so much trouble. Great ideas tend to
Where I
be
was a big
creative.
drinker in my 20s.
Oh, man, I didn't stop until maybe 5 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. My leg got broken and I really stopped. I started to binge drinking now. I've only had a few nights out since then. Yeah. And this is the thing, people get wasted, they don't go around hitting each other, you know? They don't hit the dance floor with the best moves in town. So if you're wasted, if you're smoking and dancing, actually it can be a pretty good combination. Playing music maybe not, but smoking, yeah. And dancing's not so bad, as long as it's not doing something, you know, professional. Drinking and dancing. I've seen some people looking pretty mong on the dance floor, man. If I get past this bus, I wonder. Be careful with the speed in my lane on these little country roads. These trucks do roll. I'm using keyboards, it's hard to catch it when it does. Ah, rest stop. Let's have a rest here. There's a pink car, there's not a shot for those that are drinking out there. Suppose you can make a token for those that don't drink. Every time we see a pink car, take a toke, mate.
All this game needs is wildlife that runs across the roads.
There is an Australian game coming out. It's a truck simulator for the Outback. So I'm interested in trying out when it comes out. Can I rest here? Not exactly. Let's go around again. I think I missed the trigger point. I rest in here somewhere. This spot there. Oh yeah, there we go. This spotty, I think. There we go. Oh shit, it's empty. So I'm backing up my caffeine with the water. Alright. Get the frog and toad again. 714 clicks to go. I'm not sure what my usage is at the moment. Pretty sure we got enough to get us a fair way though. Where's the fuel price? Let's find out. Nah, not gonna pay it. Hopefully we'll find something cheaper. Little dance beat coming on there. Oh, my emergency lights are on. His emergency light on. So mine's off. This is on. It says 80, but looks to set to like 50 anyway. I'm going past you, buddy.
If only roads were that nice.
Oh, they get a bit wonky, bit dangerous, but anyway. Oh shit! I got the corner here. Oh, I was lucky. Oh. Bit hard on the engine brake, but anyway. How's the engine going? Oh, it's still good. It's just some sort of hotel or something. Went to the beach. Hey, went to the beach. It was a bit cold, but didn't stop me getting in the water. Didn't stop me getting sunburn either. And I enjoyed every minute of it. I got under the knife on the 7th, so it was good to get into the water while I could, just to enjoy surf. And yeah. What's the date today? Today's the 15th or something? 12th. 12th today.
I love the water, but these days I hate leaving my house, lol.
Yeah. Gotta be careful with that, man. Don't become too much of a shut-in. But I know what you mean. I've become. It's funny. Sometimes I wake up. I get ready for streaming stuff. You know, like you know how it is. You don't always stream. Sometimes you're teaching yourself something new. You know, like you know, I taught myself how to do this. Are you ready? I'll show you. From this screen. This screen. I taught myself how to make stingers, you know what I mean? And the logo as well. I did the logo and
That scared the shit out of me.
yeah, it's cool though, isn't it? That's my first person shooter games. Like on the weekends I tend to play Hell Let Loose and also on a Tuesday. I've got 3 scheduled streams and that way I can keep the schedule pretty easily. Though the times might get adjusted for real life. But otherwise, I'll pull it out 100 hours easy in a month. But you know how it is. You wake up in the morning and you're busy. So I wake up, I turn on the PC, I lurk on someone's channel like Marky or whoever's going, Cannabis, whoever's going, whoever's in the crew. You know the crew I mean, and whoever's going. And then I'll work on I've got a video that I'm working on at the moment. I've got my list of things to do that I'll work through. I've got a song I'm writing for the stream. All that stuff, all the good stuff, all the stuff that like the overlay, you know what I mean? Like I work on the overlay sometimes. I've stopped working on that now. It's at a point that I like it, and I think it's going to last for a while, so I need to update it again. Pretty much says all it needs to say. I'm Australian, you're here. I've got the view count on. People say, oh, I should turn your view count off because it says 0. I don't care what it says. But it gives me instant feedback on if what I'm doing is interesting or not, that's for sure. This isn't the most high grossing stream, this one, but I play this game because I enjoy it, so you know. But yeah, I know what you mean. You don't want to leave the house. And then you feel guilty sometimes about not leaving the house. You know, you wake up, computer's on, you made your coffee, you've had your shower, you're sitting at the computer, thinking, and that feeling kicks in. You know, I want to get outside. I'm sitting at the computer again for another day. I want to get outside. This is just as bad as having an office job, except at the office job, at least you've got people I can talk to. You know what I mean? And goof off with and stuff. Like, you know, real life human contact things, you know? You know what I mean? That's why I want to get to the live streaming outside. You know, that's a big part of getting me out and about and doing it out and about. Is, you know, the human factor. A bit more of it. The speed limit 80. 80 to a toll booth. That ain't gonna happen. I was getting close to my other end. Just the oh no, got that thing there. Here we go. Toll road time. I've got to get used to doing this, which is left look at the mirrors and then back to the front again. Whoops. Left look and then back. Can't even see the mirror there, my trailer there though. Should probably stop hopping the guy in front of me as well. In game you'll do it, in real life you wouldn't. In game, fuck. You know, who cares? So I can see everything. And this is all the lights I got in the front. You know, so tell you what's a little bit of a different story. It's like an aircraft. You know? Here's the landing lights. Now let me in, you bastards. Let me in. Thank you. Oh shit, look at that lane anyway. No one there. No worries. That's always these corners that tend to where I come a cropper and roll it a little bit, go too fast in, so I've learned to slow down. Not sure what wants me going to the right lane, but anyway. That sign say 110, I think it did. Can't do 110 on this job because it's a community job. You're limited to 90 kph, the whole thing. You play first person shooters much, Dish? Like online PvP warfare sort of thing? Not speeding? Come on. Science, who else is doing it?
I haven't in a bit. Last competitive first-person game I played was Cold War.
Okay. I'm I'm playing a game called Hell Let Loose at the moment. And it'd be good if we could get a few more people, you know what I mean, to crew up with. And I'd really like to crew up with people that stream.
The sound of Friday. Tune to the tunes at
And the crew I built,
https://
which is me,
infinity.com/.
Soifel, and Fleischer for the Hell Let Loose games. And me and Cotty for the BF5 games. It's called Noobs Under Fire. The idea being we don't want to limit people based on their ability in the game. It's more about having a bit of fun, you know, a bit of a joke. Noobs Under Fire, like Man Under Fire, like the movie. And yeah, I'm looking for people. If you know anybody that streams and plays first-person shooters,
Hell Let Loose.
yeah,
I'll look it up.
it's good, man. It's really good. It's a little bit different from Battlefield. The game pace is slow until it's not slow, then it's hectic. I've got to clip one of the matches. I've got to highlight one of the matches that happened on the weekend. I haven't done that yet. That's a tomorrow plan. I'll work today. And I'll get another Hell Let Loose stream in tomorrow, and then I'll be clipping whatever happens out of that and highlighting any matches that are good. I had a really good defensive match the other day, man. We went up being stuck in this house. It was hectic. They bum rushed the house just as the game ended. And we're talking, you know, we're throwing smoke, our team's throwing smoke out the windows to protect the tank that we had sitting there from all the people trying to rocket launch it from up the hill. The side of a mountain, you know, it was pretty full on. It was pretty fun. Yeah, Hell Let Loose. I play Battlefield, I enjoy Battlefield. But Hell Let Loose is a kind of game that's got me watching as many YouTube videos as I can about how to get better. And
If you like the stream and want to show some love, feel free to lurk, say hi in chat, follow, throw some bits at the soundboard, or even drop a sub.
the last time I put a long time into learning how a game was played because it totally absorbed me was EVE Online. That was the last time I got fully absorbed in a game like I am with Hell Let Loose. You know, the PvP doesn't work on a ticketing system like BF Battlefield. You know, Battlefield, let's say you got 3 flags. Whoever's got the middle one has a better aggregate for their kill to death ratio for, you know, for the team on calculating the team score. But Hell Let Loose doesn't work like that. It works by off-going territory. So you move somebody from the equation, great. By the same token, though, they've probably got other people there as well. Oh, storm going. See that little fella? And yeah, by the same token, there's ways of you can put down out spawn points and stuff. You know what I mean? You put down the spawn points. Get your crew, and there's lots of crawling on your belly. There's lots of dying without seeing where the shot came from. It's taking on jobs that aren't the most glamorous, like front line, to do stuff that you need to do, like help with the resources for the team. But yeah, I fully recommend it if you're interested in a first-person shooter game and playing with the crew. Alright, let me know. I told Marky about it, but I don't think Marky's into the online multiplayer thing so much. You know, it's rare to see him in a game that's not. I see him play some of the was it Fortnite or something? I don't know what he was playing, but with Davila, so he was playing one competitive game. But it was a while back. I don't think he tends to play those sorts of games. And Hell Let Loose is a very full-on one. It's like a military sim more than just being a first-person shooter. But man, is it fun! It's a very fun military sim. The big thing about it is that I get a decent ping from Japan to Australia and America. It might be a high ping, but it's still a decent ping, you know? Haven't tried to the UK yet. I must try a UK server out. But traditionally, the UK's always been really high for pings. There's a direct pipe going from America to Japan, America, Australia. I get a better ping to Australia, but the problem is that there was an accident a while back where the connection between Australia and Japan got broken. About the same time, there was also news about lots of submarine activity happening in our ocean. You know? But that's been broken for about 4 years. Alright, we're good for a rest stop. And I feel blessed tonight. I've had a couple of people chat to me tonight, which is good. These are my slower streams, but I put these on so I can chat to people, you know? So I didn't get much time to chat with like a first-person shooter. It's just nice to interact with people a bit. That's made the time go by pretty quick. I didn't even realise we're on the last 332 kilometres of this journey. This is a persistent save that only gets pulled out for the stream, so...
These maps are huge.
The Euro Truck Simulator map, or the Hell Let Loose map? We're not even doing the longest run of the game.
Truckin.
Yeah, we're not even doing the longest run of the game. Don't crash doing this, but... That's the map. Pretty much, there's a bit more to it. I can go north, that. I want it to be that one. Let's get the map down. When I pull over next, I'll show you. We're almost at the destination, so we have too far to go. If I get a red light, I'll show you the full map. Yeah, I'll show you the full map in a bit. Just gotta find a place I can pull over. Don't want to pull over here, you know? It's like lack of traffic. I've got a few mods on this as well that makes a few changes to the game visually. The latest mod I put on, so streetlights, got the fog. That's the latest mod I put on, along with HDR with no bloom. That helped me get the frame rate up to 60 frames a second doing this stuff at night time. I've got a few others on there as well that change things, including giving me a realistic time of day for what it's like in these areas that we're in. 10:25 in the morning at the moment, wherever I am. This is what it would actually look like apparently in that area. Sorry, it's 6:15 a.m. where I am, and it's what it looks like in that area. At 6:15 a.m. we are in, where are we? We're in France. I like games with time, and I really like games that have events with time, like Fallout, Fallout 3 or Fallout 4. If it's Christmas, Easter in game, if there's some sort of thing that would have carried over, they sort of do it in the game. It's pretty cool. Look at that sunrise behind us, eh? In the mirrors. That's pretty cool. This mod's made the mirrors look good. I was messing with the scaling as well. I dropped the scaling down from 400% to 300%. That got me a better frame rate and made the picture a bit sharper. So, I don't know why it made the picture sharper, but it did. This game will give you driver's fatigue though. Seriously. Your eyes are still your eyes are still constantly checking your mirrors, and your ears are still constantly listening to the sound of the engine.
Yeah, I can't do long drives. I get tired.
Yeah. I used to drive when I was in Australia every weekend. I'd take my dad. My dad didn't retire until he was like 75 or something. I used to drive him down to the Gold Coast from Brizzy every day. No, sorry, every weekend. For his he was a Yelts assessor, which is like he was the person that worked out how good your English was if you wanted to teach it. As in, his English is really fucking good. You know what I mean? He knows all of his stuff about English. So I used to teach English. I can't even tell you the stuff he knows about English. I was teaching English in Japan for a while with
If
him,
you like the
giving me
stream
help.
and want to show some love,
Yeah, some
feel free
resources
to
every now and then I'd use.
say hi in chat, follow, throw some bits at the soundboard, or even drop a sub.
And I owe my reading and writing skills to my mum, my dad, and reading a lot of books, which I owe them, once again, mum and dad, for exposing me to books. Oops, going a bit fast, sorry. But yeah, so I used to work down there from 9 a.m. till, I don't know, 6 p.m. So what I used to do was take mum down as well, and I'd take mum to the beach. We'd have a barbecue. I'd get the gas cooker out the back of the car, and we'd pick some food up from the supermarket. I'd find us a place to sit in the shade, or the table, and I'd cook up. Cook everything from like anything from prawns to sausages to steak to whatever we felt like eating on the day. It was good. It was really good. I spent a lot of time with my parents that way. I'm looking forward to seeing them again. I reckon I'll see them again soon. I tell you, remember, they'll be breaking a surprise in case one of them's watching this channel. And one of them does have a link to this channel. So. I miss driving in real life. But back then, man, I was doing like we get down the Goldie at 9 after an hour and a half of driving where
The
he's teaching.
sound of Friday. Tune to the tunes at https://indiefm.com/.
So we get down there at about 9. Drop him 8:30, I think. Drop him off, and then run down a tune or somewhere. It's another hour on the drive. Check out the ocean. Come back a bit. Find ourselves a car park that's got for a shopping centre. For some food. Maybe spend another hour finding somewhere to go and make said food. Maybe heading the hinterland. Just go for a drive. Mum likes driving. It'd be like 3 hours driving before we stop to eat something. At lunchtime, and then yeah, got some lunch. Enjoy where we are for a bit. Another hour, then back to driving again, and take a shopping. Then we go pick up some prawns or something. You know?
Sounds like a plan, man.
And then I'll be driving them all back home again. And another couple of hours on the road. By the end of it, I was knackered. You know, but we're talking like 8 hours, 9 hours solid driving. It's almost 10 in a day. That was new. He told me to keep the ticket. I'm gonna go straight ahead. Go straight ahead. So I'm gonna do 50. Just dropping the lower gear to this corner. Alright, coming out of it. Like so like a madman, as mad as you can when you're pulling a heavy load. Tyres are getting a bit of wear down. Here in Japan, I don't have a car. In fact, I don't have a license anymore. 7 years in a foreign country, and you forget to renew your license, and when you go back, you got to apply for it all over again. That's going to take me a couple of years. So I want to get my license over here. That's going to cost me too much money. Little part of me though is sick of doing a Kickstarter for it, saying, hey look, I got a live stream now where I walk around filming bands in Japan. If you can help support me get my way through Tokyo on that, and get a car. Once I've got something to show for it, you know, once I've got something decent going for the stream, do the Kickstarter and say, I'll tell you what, do this, and I'll start streaming in real life on the road and all sorts of places in Japan. And then do the promise thing, you know, if you once I've got that sort of
to make some coffee.
No wuckers, mate. No wuckers. Let's get a rest stop here. It's your full fuel price light. $2.15. I've still got plenty. Should be right. There's the shots car. Okay. Alright, 95 clicks to go on this job. Oops. I don't think I got the ticketing module thing on this thing. I don't know if you need it or not, but I don't think I got it on there. That copper's game standing that close to the end of the line, end of the road. In the middle of the road, I should say, the lane. Not sure why that window is sitting so high up. Did I move that window, I wonder? I don't remember it sitting that high up before. I'm wondering if I've moved it somehow. There's the shots car. This radio station's been a winner, I tell ya. Yeah, good driving music. This game looks easy, but it isn't. I found it harder to as a simulator. It's harder than all the space games that I've played. Mind you, space games, you don't need to worry about hitting stuff when you're docking or launching or navigating an asteroid field, and that's about it. Planets are pretty easy to miss. If you see a spaceship and you're that close to the spaceship, you're probably trying to ram him in the first place and knock down his hull with his shield. So that's actually harder to do. It's harder to hit a spaceship in space than you tend to miss it anyway, you know? Space is just so big, but this game, Precision is a thing. This is a new area, so I've had a bit of a frame hit. Which button was it? This one? This one? This one? There we go. That one. Come on, coming. No. Little bit of a frame hit. It's an unexplored area, so it's just rendering everything in. Where's my parking spot? I'm gonna be on that. There. Okay. Where's the acceptance point? There you go. Oh, didn't take it wide enough. Don't jackknife it. This trailer has wheels that turn as well. Just cheap a little bit. Not cheap, but get a different perspective. Take it out on the road a little bit. Oh, I hit the truck. Oh, I think I did. Oh, they'll be paying me my bonus.
Lurk, work, have fun, stream.
Ah, thank you. Marky Mo, we're going to be raiding somebody a bit though. Getting midnight here, mate. So it's going to be one of those raids again. Appreciate the lurk though. I'm still working out how to do it that way. Just practice the angles still from this view.
The sound of Friday. Tune to the tunes at https://indiefm.com/.
I might buy a truck first so if I can afford it. If I can ever park this one. Come on, dude, you can do it. Don't overthink it, just do it. There we go. Yes. Excellent. Oh, I'm elite. I didn't realise I was elite. Continue. Okay. So, there's that. Now, I got 302k. We can buy another truck. Let's do that. I'll buy another truck. Where are we? Truck dealers. What do we got? What do we have? We have a Volvo. We have a Renault, a Mercedes. I got 4, right? I forget. Let's have a quick look. Truck manager. Mercedes, DAF, Renault, and Volvo. Mercedes, DAF, Renault, and Volvo. Mercedes, where are you? DAF, Renault, and Volvo. So we still have a Scania, an MAN, or an Iveco. I'm saving Scania for last. Let's go to MAN. What have you got to offer, Mr. MAN? Where's the closest MAN tour? I got a garage. Probably Sweden. I need one more truck before I can go there. Alright, what have we got? There's a view all button. Have a look. What do we got? These are expensive ones, obviously. Yep. $640, 3,000. That's the biggest, strongest one they got. These are the smaller ones. What's the tank on this? This is 960, 400, 450, 1160. So that's interesting right there. It's the big tank I'm after. Oh, 1250, 1250. That's 1250. My next level offer is 1160. You know what? I'm thinking this one. then doing her up, because the price is a fair bit different for these top end trucks. Less fuel. So that's right. Yeah. This one 250. This is the one. No, the one. All right. So look, what can we do this thing? This doesn't talk about the tank. If I change the cab to alright, that's what it comes with. Okay. Check what we can do here. That's the first thing we can do is upgrade the box and the engine. Alright, high end one's what we want. I got the normal cargo load for this. Or am I? Or am I? That's better for hill climbing and maneuverability. That's better for heavy. I might go with that. Let's go with that configuration. 6x2 the tag. This one, the back comes up and down. Okay, that's that. Engine's done. Gearbox done. Paint job. What are we gonna go for the paint job? Let's have a look. Paint job. We might put an Aussie paint job on this, eh? Or a Japanese. I don't know a Japanese one yet. That said Japanese on the radio, so yeah, we'll go with the Japanese paint job. Right, that one. Okay, what else we got? Tires. Where's the fuel tank of this thing? Why is there only one? Why aren't there two? That looks strange to me. There's only one tank on one side. Anyway. Need a bump bull bar on the front. $223, getting expensive. That's all right. That'll do. Which is the light bar that says me? That's the question, isn't it? The one that says me, that expresses me as a person. Don't like that. It's a lot of lights. Let's go with lots of lights. Let's do that one. Okay, where are we? We are at the point of lights. That should piss people off. Let's go that one. Okay. Go that one. Put lots of horns on this thing. Hey, lots of lights over to both. Got that one. This one.
The Sound of Friday. Tune to the tunes at https://indiefm.com/.
This will piss people off when I'm tailgating. Have some horns on this thing too. There we go. Ah, okay, I see what's going on there. I need to change it onto the other one, other thunder. Balances it out. Okay, that's fine. We'll put that out. Tone and tone. Alright, the last one. Cool. Screamer. Alright, this is the noisy truck. I don't know what this thing does sound like. I've never done that to trucks before. It's always just lights, but hey, I think we have enough illumination here to last us a while. 257 at 302 to get to. We're good for the moment. Let's the chrome. Let's waste some money. Actually, let's waste some money inside, so I've got my sandwich. First things first is dashboard thing. Just what I want. Not that, not that, not that, not that, not that. What's the inside choice? It should be an inside thing. Just I don't want to get the whole the whole thing. Where are you? Where are you? Not there. Does this cab not have the option? Oh, here we go. There it is. Exclusive. That's what we like. Exclusive. There we go. Matching set. 277, 302. Running out of cash. That's alright. Get the bare minimum on. We need to get the GPS going. I like having it up there so I can see it. Aircon on this car, we'll go with the Japanese good luck thing. I put a sandwich there. Back down the wallet. And the hula girl. Alright. Really expensive stuff. Look at that. Decent sized bed in the back. Got a skull. One in the back here. And the same blanket. That's my blanket. What's going there, I wonder? Look. And the overnight bag. There we go. That does the trick for that. Chrome the windows. Alright, that looks good. And what else we got? Let's not waste money on. No, that's all good. Oh, David Bowie, yeah. Ba-da-bump, ba-dump, ba-dump. Ba-da-bump, ba-dump, ba-dump, bump. Let's dance. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Let's dance. The songs they're playing on the radio on JCMS TV. Let's swing. So let's do the colors here. Can I change the colors a little bit? Can I change the colors a little bit? Can I add in some other colors? Can I change this color? Sometimes you can change things. If you say hi, we'll hide out. Because my love for you would break my heart in two. If you should fall into my arms, tremble like a flower. I think that's as good as I can get it. And that looks pretty good for a truck, I reckon. The seats I'd like to change, hey? You think you could change the upholstery, right? Or is that a bug? Is that what looks different for a reason? Look, here they're grey, and here they're black. Maybe I haven't bought everything yet. Let's do the confirm. 284, gonna be broke again. Get that in the big jobs, but that's why they pay us the big bucks. So you can buy trucks. Purchase her outright. Yes. Alright, what do we got? Two garages. 3 garages. Let's spec this one in Finland. Okay, now I need to hire a driver for the old one. But this is the new vehicle for our next stream. We've got the Japan truck. We'll give this a crack. This is a bit funny not having the fuel tank on that left side as well as the right side, but anyway. I'm sure MAN knows what they're doing. The serious moonlight. Gonna need to adjust how it sits. The first thing. Okay, so where are we? F4. That looks good. That looks good. I think I can see everything I need on the dashboard. This is my front as well. My front mirrors. That doesn't look too bad. Then if having a wide screen, you can do stuff like that. It's gonna go too far sideways, I think, if I do it anymore. Let's go that way and bring it there. I should check what the other ones I've got set are, but yeah, let's bring it back. How far back can I go? Before shit starts looking really curvy. without getting both mirrors in at the same time. But that probably looks really weird. Let's have a look. Let's turn these things on. Alright, just a quick little test run. How's this feel to drive? How's the cab look? Squashed in there a little bit. But I can see everything. That's the good thing. It's just like the drive from just around corners and shit to find out. Well, that doesn't feel good. Let's try that again. Visibility is good on this thing. I like the way the mirrors are set. It'll take a little bit of practice to learn how to use properly, but that's not my garage. Oh, it could be. Where is my garage? Stockholm? Get off of my garage. It's be somewhere. No, it's not in Stockholm. Where is my garage? Get off of my garage. Be here? No, it's not here. Is it in this? Have I got it highlighted? Make sure my own garage highlighted. There. Alright, there's my little symbol. Okay. Where's my garage? This song's about the man who can't find his own garage. I swear I've got one here somewhere. Where is my garage? Where are you? Own garages, garage manager. Rotterdam, Istanbul. Rotterdam. It's in Rotterdam. Okay. So where am I? Kavula. Okay. That one there needs a person to drive it. Okay. The horror driver. Start the back, work the way forward. Oh, well, I don't know how many I got of each, but it's still good. I think we hit 5, 10 of each.
The Sound of Friday. Tune to the tunes at https://indie-indie.com/.
10:38. Oh, we got 2 points, something, spot the other. $10.35. I'm not too worried. It's a price on $4.55 and $10.20. That's better. It's Mark L. Got Branko. Hey, my mate Branko. Why not 55 and 1020 with long distance? So I should just look at the long distance stats. So I find one, 361. Six, long distance, long distance. Why not have one? I don't know. He got long distance. Looks like somebody you, Joe. It's going to be Joe. Joe has got the job. His long distance skills. Good on you, Joe. Yep. Done. Okay, so we've now got Joe. Trailer manager. This trailer needs to go to Finland. That gets used heaps. That gets used heaps. We'll get a few of those later, but that doesn't get used where it is, so we'll get rid of that. Okay, so I love the way you can customize everything, even the trailers in this, you know, paint your own colors. It's pretty cool. We now have that. Let's see how the drivers are going as well, the drive manager. Let's get their training going, so don't have to worry too much. He's still going with this high value, that's good. Yeah, his ADR, that's good. ADR, and get you going with your ADR as well, mate. In fact, I might get you done with your long distance. A couple more points in there if you've got a head start. Okay, so we've got 3 drivers in Istanbul. And we've also got, I can get another driver to here, so let's relocate him. That's got people. He's in Kovula already. That's alright. Escape. Thinking of putting me in Rotterdam. Kovula. Alright. So, where are we? We gotta park this dude here in Kovula, so we can start our journey off from there next time. This is our home station, home garage. I don't normally fast travel around, but new truck, so you know. Now, I tried contacting Keymailer regarding those keys I had an issue with. They haven't gotten back to me. So, what does this sound like? being at the World Cup in Africa. Let's have a quick look at the. One problem is I'm so far away from the screen by doing that. Where's my buttons here? U. Here we go. F5. The one. U. It's the one. Is it I? That's all go. I'm gonna keep on the fuel gauge there, I think. Turn the high beams off. And I've got a feeling the cruise control will activate automatically. We'll work it out later on. That's all good. I might change this a little bit. Oh, look at that corner. Oh, that corner. See, I've lost. Look at that. It gets all mucky right there in that right corner. Might need to pull it back a bit. That's alright. We can pull it back. We can pull it back a bit. Let's pull it back a bit. Let's pull it back a little bit. Just to see. Yep. There we go. Let's reset the default. Take it from there. What's wrong with this corner here? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Alright. There we go. Where's the resting spot here? I don't know. I guess it's the garage though. I'll get in there. You can feel the power on this thing. Lots of torque. There we go. See the stop the engine. Let him get his rest. Ladies and gentlemen, that's me for the evening. We're going to find someone to raid. We're going to save this here as we always do. This is the stream save. Only time we've had to change the stream save is we've had issues with the mods. We've run 2 extra mods tonight though. We've added 2 mods to the save. So, see how far we can take this. I like modding my game. It's fun. But, yeah, like I said, we got to find someone to raid. Let's see who we got going out there in internet land. Thank you for listening to the radio with me tonight. I really appreciate it. Thanks to everyone who dropped in for a chat too. Dish, Marky, and Miss Cole, who's currently streaming as well. I don't think she gets much love from the crew that doesn't know about her, so I might introduce her to the crew. The crew's around. And channel, see how we go. Just get my screen up to get the names for peoples. Mute that. Here we go. She go online. She's playing BF42, 2042, alright. Yeah, let's give her a raid. Let's give her a raid. We'll bounce her up. I haven't raided Miss Cole yet, so the way to introduce you guys, Dish, Marky, introduce you to her now. Okay, where are we? I need the raid button. And here we go. Yeah, once again, thanks so much. Really appreciate you spending time with me tonight. And I hope you enjoyed the tunes. And we might try the other radio stations I found tonight. This one was pretty solid. Try the other ones I found tonight out. Save me a bit of work. Next time, unless I feel like a different music vibe, of course, then indie. You know, we might go jazz next week. Who knows? You know? But yeah, we're going to raid now. We're going to raid Miss Cole Play. She's playing BF2042. Hope you had a great night. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope to see you tomorrow. I start playing Hell Let Loose. And I hope all of your dreams come true. Let's raid channel now. Here we go. Miss Cole plays. She's got 2. Now she's going to have 5. Let's give her 5. Including me makes 6, I think. Let's do it. Start raid. Deploy, deploy, deploy. Let us go in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Thank you, everyone. You have been watching. And we're raiding now.
So bad, it's good.